Hello and welcome into one of my first videos here for the First Descendant. Today I would like to go over my personal Luna build that I use for the Grim Reaper Void Abyss boss battles. And it's for Luna. It's not the fastest build in the game, but it is a safe build if you're having trouble beating this solely. So the first thing to go over is the modules. Battle of Stamina, Skill Insight, obviously Battlefield Concert, Artist Resolution Ancestor mod. This is just what mine has on it. I would recommend at least some sort of skill crit hit damage, tech skill power boost ratio, and either probably skill duration up or skill crit hit rate, just so you can get more crits in instead of regular damage. Maximize power, skill extension, mid-air maneuvering, or whatever you prefer. Increased HP, skill concentration, maximize skill, max duration, and front lines. This is just the safe build in my opinion. Now you could change out the second HP mod and put a dangerous ambush in, which will give you more skill power, and then when he goes immobilized, it'll also do another 50% more. It is very much doable with this. It's a little bit less safe because you don't have as much HP. And then I guess if you prefer HP, you could put it here. The only reason I have Battle of Stamina on is the skill duration plus 8.8%, which is massive in my opinion. I know some people don't use it, but that's just me. So a little bit riskier, quicker kill is this, though you are susceptible to dying quicker. So with this regular build, regardless if you have the increased HP or the dangerous ambush, I use cylindrical amplifier. You definitely want your tech skill power increase gold. Obviously 41% is the best, but I only have a 40. So that's kind of what I roll with. For my inversion, I use the Arche circulation tactic. I use probabilistic recovery system and shield regeneration algorithm. Those are three I use. I'm not sure if there are better ones, but those are just the three that I use. For your Arche Tuning, this is also what I use. So you can follow all this. And then I also use Arche Chain Catalyst, which gives your non-attribute skill power boost ratio times 12.5%. So the weapon I use is the ATAMs. Once you put a core binder in it, the ones I like to use, at least for this Abyss boss, is electric attack, weak point damage, sprint speed, grapple hook, and the bottom one doesn't really matter. I like using electric attack because that's what he's weak to, and I can change that out anytime the Abyss boss battle changes. Also, for the readjustment stuff, I use additional weapon attack versus Colossus, firearm attack, weak point damage, and electric attack. Again, change out the electric attack per boss. For the build for my ATMs, I use fire rate up, weak point sight, weak point detection, rifling reinforcement, action and reaction, electric enhancement, adventure, electric priority, charge amplification, and special sight. For the reactor, I just have skill crit hit damage and additional attack versus Colossus, non-attribute and tech. For the external components, we use the Enlightened Mage set. If you want, you can look for one that has poison resistance to help you stay alive a little bit better. But you want to make sure you at least have max HP, max MP recovery in combat's nice. Increased defense, and then I don't have a shield, but increased shield and either poison resistance or whatever you can roll on it is nice here. And for the boss fight itself, what you want to do is you want to pop your first ability, and then from there build up your bar at the bottom, and then I go in and I immediately start damaging the boss. You'll want to jump over his thing at the bottom, because that does hurt, and if you don't have any poison resistance, it does a ton. Eventually you will, your thing will be done, and then what I do is I focus on clearing some ads, grab some health, grab some MP, whichever. And this right here is where dangerous ambush would be really nice because he was down, so he would have did 50% more. Again, continuously just move, jump over his thing that it appears underneath him. He'll spawn more ads, clear the ads, He also spawned some other things that come down. I try to take them out. I'm not realistically sure what they do, but I know they suck. And I feel like I always die to them, or something about them does damage. But yeah, here you see me, I try to find an open spot. The purple stuff that he rains down does a ton of damage. And it does a lot of kind of damage over time. So here, he is going into his pole. And from there, he'll pull you into this. Basically, he's going to spawn a few ads. Jump over that. Kill the ads. Look for the yellow. And then you'll want to stand in it. And you can do damage. I'm always trying to build up my ultimate bar just so I have it for when it gets to like this point. Eventually jump over a few times, do enough damage, you'll go away, and then from here it's pretty much smooth sailing. From here, build up your bar again. Again, watch for his stuff that he puts out. And then from there, you know, I have my ulti and I'm able to finish him off. That was a minute 59. That's not my fastest run. My fastest run is a minute 52. So you can definitely change out some things if you would like. But that's just a safe build. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, subscribing really helps me. Liking the video helps me, and leaving comments. If you have any questions, concerns, please let me know, and I will answer them the best of my ability. Until then, we'll see you in the next one.